intercepted by the Israeli Iron Dome facility, which takes out rockets that are being fired in from Gaza. For the time being, this kibbutz here, which was right on the border, literally 2 minutes away from Gaza, is now empty and is a staging post for the IDF. Just beyond here you can see the wall that separates Israel from the Gaza Strip. It's a watchtower there. This, if you like, in essence is a pre-wall before the border, sort of no man's land between the two states. A constant booming of artillery overhead, and you can hear planes as well as drones. The Israeli government have taken us here to show us what is going on. They've said that there is fighting just over the other side of the wall, involving tanks, soldiers obviously. Intermittently you can hear booms. Sounds like artillery going into Gaza from Israeli positions here. Occasionally, a few minutes ago, we heard the intercept of rockets that had come, intercepted by the Israeli Iron Dome facility, which takes out rockets that are being fired in from Gaza. Quite loud booms, and the IDF obviously telling us to hit the ground, but okay for the time being. So this is the main street in this kibbutz called Netiv HaAsara, which was built or established in the early 1980s. People evacuated from or moved here from the Sinai, set up home here. There is about 1,000 odd people here, and we know that 20 people, including teenagers, 16, 17 years old, lost their lives here. Behind me in this kibbutz is a house you can see there. Just above it is an Israeli IDF observation balloon. It literally is just a few seconds walk from that house to this high pre-wall, if you like, and just over there in the distance on the horizon there is the border that separates Israel from the Gaza Strip. A watchtower there, barbed wire, obviously the no man's land in between. You can see the evidence of just how peaceful this community was. There are orange groves on the hills surrounding it. I can see the Mediterranean, lemon trees. The people here made a living from farming. That was their aim in life. And now that's all been cut short. They don't know when they'll be able to come back here. A community of just under 1,000 people evacuated, and 20 of them were killed. It was one of the first places to be hit on the morning of October the 7th. Exploded into flames. The people who were here had no chance at all of getting out alive. So we're in the kibbutz of Netiv HaAsara. It's literally on the border with Gaza, which is just over there beyond these trees. It's literally 2 minutes walk away. You can see a wall separating the two places, and which obviously was there to protect this community. And here we are in the house of Nikab and Bila Inon, who were pensioners who moved here. Nikab was an artist, and you can see here some ceramics that she's made while she's been living here. And we understand from the people that who have taken us here, the Israeli government have taken us here, their house took a direct hit on the morning of October the 7th with a rocket-propelled grenade and burst into flames, and the two of them, husband and wife in their 70s, were tragically killed. Their son, who was frantically trying to get hold of them, couldn't get an answer and was speaking to a neighbour of theirs who said that they hadn't heard anything from them since 6:30 that morning, when the Hamas terrorists arrived via paragliders all over this area here, and they took, well, you can see here the devastation. It's just incredible, really. This house is just completely gutted, and the people that lived here tragically lost their lives. I think you can tell by the hinges on this frame here, this was probably the front door of Yacobi and Billa's house. The reason it is completely destroyed is because we are told that it was a American-style wooden framed chalet. So once it was hit by the RPG, exploded into flames, and the people who were here had no chance at all of getting out alive.
We came here before there were walls. We came here before there was a border. When we came here, when I was a child, Gaza was the nearest city to us, and we went to Gaza. There weren't any fences, there weren't any walls, there weren't any borders. Gaza was the nearest city, and Gaza was a neighbor country to us, a neighbor city to us. Since Hamas went in power, all this started to happen. Our life became at risk. They started with the rockets. We had to put barriers to avoid what we saw that happened. So the walls and the fences and everything that they put around stopped them, but didn't stop them completely. It just it took them 9 more years to do what they wanted to do in 2014.